Yo, what's going on? It's your guys Buffed in Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. Man, we here, bro. Talk some offense, man. BYU started off hot, fire, boy. 2 touchdowns back to back.
It's amazing.
Boy, then
It's amazing.
we hit a cold streak. But how you feeling today, bro?
Tired. I am tired. So we're gonna watch this. I watched this earlier yesterday. We did the defense and Patreon. I had not watched that before we watched it live together in Patreon. I did watch this, and there's a lot of takeaways that we can talk about. The main takeaway is stuff is being just. We'll get to the film. We'll get to the film. So let's roll. All right. Starting from the first play. So I liked that they were doing this. So a few times this game, they started off in a condensed formation, meaning tight to the end man's on line of scrimmage, which in this case is the tackles, and then spread out. The reason I like that is because you can get a key on what they're doing. What I did not like is the fact that they weren't doing the stacks that was in the scouting report, because we watched how much they struggled with stacks. I can tell you right now from how much film I watched, not even about this is man coverage, because this is what they do. Safety's more than 17 yards back. He should be running. Who are they passing that to? Oh, they left him out. So they actually might have been in 3 right here, which is weird that nobody went to the flat with him. Blocking. Omarion Miller. It's not hard. So you're going, the ball is going to go outside of you, right? Why would you be in the body position where you're turned inside to allow him? If the ball is going to go outside of you, cut him off on this side.
Right.
Like, luckily, Joseph Williams made him miss. And I'm going to argue, if you block him on the outside, Joseph Williams is able to get a clear turn up here. You just got to make one guy miss.
And it's to the house.
But he had to keep running further out because you didn't have this guy sealed. So he has to run away from him. And then, that's a hit. That's a hit. Those are the ones you dream about, because the leverage is there. That corner kept the leverage, and then safety can just run inside out. Shouldn't be too bad. Appreciate you, and we're just doing this on YouTube. This is going to be the only one live this year on YouTube, and I'm just sick of the nonsense about Caden Salter. Just sick on it. We're just not going to keep just making up made up narratives. So we're gonna do a counter of bad plays. I said I had, I think, 7 bad plays and 2 I was reaching on this entire game. Yet he's getting hate comments from the 80% of the fan base.
Yeah, I saw it on IG. I saw it. I was like, wow.
And just to be specific, that's how I want my quarterback to respond. I'm not no sucker and want him to. That's how I want. That shows you confident. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback.
I know that.
But simple play to start the game. We got a RPO where we have a read option going right here. Option to hand it off to the running back or pull it and run it. But also we're going to get the slot receiver into the flat where you have the option to pass it. So he gets a pull read. The reason he gets a pull read is because this guy right here, who's the read player, has his shoulders turned going downhill. If his shoulders were parallel and facing Caden Salter, then it'd be a give read. So we give it there. So we get the pull read. Now are we going to run it or are we going to pass it? Out leveraged. Love the numbers. We got, truthfully, 2 over 3, meaning they have 2 defenders over
3 players,
3 receivers.
Right.
Ball gets out to him. Terrible block by Omarion Miller. Good run by Joseph Williams. You'll be able to see it here. Great read. Great pass. That was a hit.
Ooh, that was a hit, boy. He took a hit.
And good block by Sincere Brown. So they did this again. And again, I want the easy way. I would have rather had them personally start in stacks.
Right. I'm like,
then go to whatever you're going to run, because and the reason we talked about stacks, it's in the scouting report. I think I might have put it on. Did I put it on YouTube after the?
I feel like you put it on.
But
maybe.
we had a game plan as far as what they do on defense, what they do on offense, how to expose what they do, how to take advantage of what they do. That goes in Patreon every week before the game. Their key players, pre-snap alignment, keys for the offense, use fake claps and motions to determine what they're in, things like that. So those are what we had in there. And that's because on film, when we were scouting, which is also on Patreon, stays in Patreon, when we were scouting during the week, we saw if you come out in stacks like this, so
right,
receiver out here, receiver here, and they're in man coverage, you cannot disguise it.
That's correct.
Just absolutely cannot, because you cannot play man coverage on a receiver over here from right here. You can't. So they would have to be all the way out here. The other thing you can't do is if you're in zone coverage, you cannot have your edge player or hook player all the way out here, because then you don't have enough in the box for the run. So it forces you to show what you're doing on defense. If they wanted to, they could have came out every single play and came out in a wide stack, no matter what the play call was, and then get to the formation and then instantly, okay,
I know what you're in. Right.
Exactly. Make life easy. Read option. Again, read option. We're going to leave one guy unblocked right here. So this is an RPO, actually. He has the option to hand it off. His shoulders are turned. So we're going to pull. This is a pull read for Caden. So he's going to pull it. Now, once he pulls it, he has the option to throw it or take it and run. Pulls it, runs it, gets down. See it from this angle. Beautiful.
Yeah.
This didn't happen last year, ever. Like, people keep talking about how good the run game is. It's because of the quarterback. And we'll show it on run plays. The run game's so good because when they do read option plays,
they got to respect Salter.
Have to be slower. You have to be slower, and linebackers have to be slower because of the threat. Salter being here, especially when they're surfing, meaning they really have responsibility for two. This guy cannot be too fast. So he has to be more hesitant, and he can't run down the running back from the backside like we saw happen all last season.
Right.
Pulls it. Easy first. Or I think it's second and short. All right. So again, I like that they're moving, but I would have rather had it the other way. Start out wide and then move. So we got trips with a nasty from Houston game. This was always a mesh. Not sure what this is going to be. Looks like he may be coming to motion, but against Houston, they ran this a gajillion times. Okay. Bubble right here. This RPO. Yeah. Another RPO. So we're going to have a speed out by Sincere Brown up top, bubble down here. We don't like these numbers. They're even with us, 3/3. I mean, you can take them, but it's not the best. Like, we'd rather 2/3. We're going to take that no matter what. So again, we got the read option. So there's the option to hand it off or option to pull it. Shoulders are parallel. That means a give read for Caden. So he's going to give it. And because of his threat, look at this guy. Not able to run it down backside. That makes all the difference in the world. Watch right here. Watch 7.
Yeah, he has to wait.
The running back has to wait.
Yeah, he definitely has to wait. He cannot get going, boy.
So we have zone. We're going to double team right here. Really just enough for this guard to take over whatever technique is. I honestly don't care. That's 0. He's in a nose. So enough for that guard to take over the nose. Then the center, McGill, wants to get over here and cut off 54. Cut off here, cut off here. and then we'll have a lane for the running back. Not able to get the cutoff, and also not able to hold our block right here by the left guard. So that's why you don't get a bigger run right there. Okay. Drop back pass. Colorado got blessed right here. It's a legal formation. Omarion Miller cannot be on the football, and this tight end still run a route. This tight end is covered up by the outside receiver. This should have been a flag. Illegal formation. And Omarion happens to make the catch. So got bailed with that one. Definitely got bailed with this one because that's illegal formation. Not my favorite pass concept. We got really just everybody over. Everybody over, and then I'm sure Sincere's running a go up top. And if I had to put money on it, I'd assume this is number 0, the cornerback guarding Sincere. Yep, and I said that's the only one who has a shot on him, man to man. Like that was it Evan Robinson, was that his name?
Yeah, Evan Johnson. I think it's Evan Johnson.
Is it Johnson?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Evan Johnson.
Evan Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's nice. 6 foot, 185, junior. Appreciate the super chat, Kev. The good news is there are 7 games left. The bad news is there are 7 games left.
What up, Kev?
Appreciate you. All right. So we get all these overs. Got Omarion, you got him on a dig right here. So we're going to work our way through. First read, have somebody in this hole. Second read, now you could potentially go to this one. We'll see from the type, but now he's occupying the second hole. But outside, you got your receiver on a dig, and he already beat inside leverage. Good pass, good read, good patience.
They came with it. Yeah, they brought a blitz.
Yes, they did. Good pickup by who is that? Micah.
It looks like Xavier, maybe.
I'm talking about Micah.
Oh, right there. Okay, yeah.
Good pickup by Micah. Initially, good poise by Salter. Good patience. Good ball. Really good ball. All right, same thing. This is what makes the run game go. It's what we did not see last year. They were able to run down, and it's not a joke. It's none of like laugh at. Like, we're talking football. This is what did not happen last year. This is why the running game didn't work. They try to run read option, but the fakes weren't being carried out, and you didn't have a true run threat.
How would you run a read option with a quarterback that's not
I'm
really
not sure.
To run?
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Hold him. Not able to run him down. Now let's see on the blocking. So zone blocking, double, climb, double, climb. See how we look. Good.
Yeah.
No, not good. You got to get to a cutoff. You either got to walk him all the way back or get to a cutoff. He bench presses you, gets off the ball. That's bad. That's bad. Bench press, tackle. That's Jack Kelly. Hell of a linebacker.
Yeah. Said about the linebackers, Kelly and Gasker.
Beautiful linebacker play. All right, now they're actually running a play from the condensed formation. So we get beat inside immediately. We're doing a spacing concept. The spacing concept is made to beat zone coverage. The reason for it is You're trying to widen the zones with this flat player and this flat player. And as those zones widen, then you're hoping that holes open up where you're able to get throws off. So right here, I think that's Sincere. Comes open late. Omarion, no. Terrible effort on that route as well. Just not even a route. I don't know. No effort. Comes open late. He feels the pressure. Steps up. Takes off. Gets a first down and slides.
Gotta go. Gotta get out of there.
McGill, we saw this on his previous tape from Louisiana Tech, has a tendency to get head heavy and reach over. I saw somewhere they said like Colorado had like a 98 pass block grade this game. And all that lets you, drugs are real. Like, that's not like, drugs are actually real. Drugs are real. Gosh. Good job outside on both sides. Gets upfield. Gets a first.
Down. Use them legs. Got to get going.
All right. Quick check down. Basically, similar thought process as far as spacing. If he goes out, flies out with this flat, then you can hit this. If he doesn't fly out with that, then you hit the flat. Real simple decision. They rush 3, drop 8, throw it to the flat, let your running back do the work, picks up a first down. Good catch and run by Michael Welch. Good catch and run. Punish him. All right, condensed formation. Obviously, we don't expect run here. They still do. Oh, this is their RPO. The same RPO they ran earlier. That's Quentin Gibson right there.
Yep. Oh, God.
Used to put LeJontay in this situation. So it's RPO, has the option to hand it off. Going to get this guy into the flat or the option to pull it. And we should be reading this guy right here. Don't know why he's blocking the read guy. Unless, yeah, no idea why we're blocking the read guy. That defeats the purpose
of a read option.
Yeah, the whole point of read option is you get to block someone else and leave this guy unblocked because the read itself is going to defeat him. Which would have helped if he's blocking down and then gets to pick up that stunt right there. So that's an error on Colorado, either execution-wise or they design the play because you don't block the read guy. So we get a run right there. Ooh, might have been did he miss a hole? Yes. Hole's out here. He missed it.
Yeah, I wonder what he was. Yeah, he totally missed that one.
Yeah, he missed it. It's outside. Outside. Love this play. They quarterback sneak. Was this 4th and 1? 2nd and 1. Quarterback sneak. They get everyone in here. Just going to pinch and crash down. Salter knows that. Why be stupid and go there? Let me go outside and
get that easy money.
Get a 7-8 yard gain from it. Love that. Love that. They told me he never missed tackles. He misses a good amount of tackles. All right, we're going to motion. Know they're in man coverage. Bam. This is that same. They're running the same plays, but out of different looks. So you're going to the flat, and then we're doing the same read option. This time, they don't block the read guy. Does he pull it or hand it? Pulls it. I got you. You can throw it here. I don't think he scores if you throw it there. I don't think so. Potentially, if it's out, it'll be tough. Yeah, probably doesn't score throwing it there. Keeps it, puts him on skates. Puts him on skates. That 28 again. Yeah, that's back to back. Let's watch from the tight. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, working to get that touchdown.
Did you just say have to give that? You don't have to give that. The reason you don't have to give that is because not only are you looking at this guy, but also right now you can see that your guy is out leveraged. He has this guy out leveraged. Now, when you pull it, that guy caught up quicker, but you don't have to give that. You got one-on-ones. That's why they have this added. If it was just a straight read without this involved, then yes, this is a give. But that other option adds more. And also when you're capable of doing that, you do not have to give that. It's like telling Lamar to give that. No. There's no separation at the goal line. None. And Salter turns this into a touchdown. That's what he's able to do. Maybe you should watch the film and just and learn. Maybe sitting back and learning is what you should do right now.
See, like when they get close, like especially down the line, you see they're not getting the separations. When you be like tight end or Jack is there, somebody that's good with
the tight end has never got open. No, I'm tired of people talking about the tight end. He has not got open one time this season.
Wow.
Like Zach Atkins not got open. Like people just he has not got open. I have not seen him get open. So we just put that to rest.
Someone with like a more elite route running skills then that can get open because receivers don't seem to be able to get.
They're not getting open right now.
Yeah, it's tough.
And Showtime just said Jackson a boot.
Oh, well, that's that.
So no separation at the goal line. Pass blocking is solid right now. This is a good pocket. Trying to scramble, make something happen. That's when he didn't really come off. He got pushed off. Then he just goes and makes a play. Touchdown. Yeah, this guy's a zebra. All wide receivers don't need to be open to make plays. Right here, you do. Right at the goal line, you do. At the goal line, I understand, but you got to get some type of separation. Here's Atkins right here. He was the one strapped up.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
Scramble, but at this point, Caden, hey, I'm getting to the crib. Why are the receivers not getting open? It's gotta get separation. Got to run better routes. Gotta do more. So same play again. See Devin? This time he hands it off. Exact same play we just saw. Hands it off. And he could have pulled that one too, honestly. Hits front side. Good run, Micah. Good block downfield. I think that's
that outside linebacker and that edge have to like they have to respect Salter's ability.
Mm-hmm.
Look, like he held both of them.
And that's what I'm saying about this run.
Like, he literally held both of them.
Run happens is because they are so terrified of Salter that this guy has to play slow. Him playing slow is why he couldn't get over there. All of that is from the quarterback threat and the quarterback carrying out his fakes. All of that. Everything matters. Everything matters. All you have to do is make him just a half step slow, and that allows you to climb to the next level and get that block. Football's a game of inches.
Good run by Micah.
Really good run by Micah. Good block here by Draylon. I think he missed the first one. Yeah, doesn't touch him on the first one, but then gets a block there. Really good. Nice. And motion out. This is Wildcat. And I'm not the biggest fan of Wildcat when you have a scrambling quarterback. If you want to run Draylon, just put him in the backfield and hand it off to him. And in the same two-back thing, just hand it off to him. Mm-hmm. But it worked. Let's see the blocking up front. Really beautiful job right here by McGill. Gets his chip. Bam. Goes here to cut off Jack Kelly. Let's see if we can get this sealed right here. Not truly sealed. Hold on. Did Seaton pull on it?
Pull. Yeah.
It's a different looking pull. But it worked. It worked. All right, back to Wildcat. Good job, Micah. Getting in the hole. That's spraying him free. Good job, Draylon, running through. Draylon, this is his position. This is where he
found it.
This is where he's supposed to be. He found a hole.
Back there. Let him tote that. Let him tote the rock. Give Draylon the ball.
Always, fam. Always, always, always. All right. Now, I am not a fan of sending Salter in motion because that takes away his threat. Like, the threat isn't Draylon throwing the ball to Salter. Like, so if you keep Salter in, hike the ball, and then have Salter run the opposite way after the hike, then that's more of a threat. That's more something.
That's the legit threat, right?
Yeah, but send them out here. They don't even react to it. Like I wouldn't be doing that.
That's a fact. Hopefully they watch it on film, because if they don't.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to at least throw or try once.
Love this. I think Xavier Hill, great bounce back game for him. I say this all the time. Even if you miss him, just get in his way this side and make him go around you. You cannot let him cross your face.
Right. Perfect. He walled him off.
You want better by McGill right here? This is let me see. Actually, no, I think McGill's working to cut him off. He doesn't know that Draylon's about to cut back right here. Yeah, that's what's happening. Draylon, good run, good play. All right, we go to bunch. Looks like they're playing man. That could have been a bigger run. Read option. He took two guys with him.
Both of them.
Holds them backside. Ooh, that's a good play. Who is that?
And you could almost make the case. He held 3 defenders.
That's a good play. That's Glasgow, of course. Gets skinny. Gets just enough. If Glasgow doesn't make him run into either him or the lineman, this is a much longer run. That was
he got to. Yeah. Turned his shoulder pads and everything.
Who's this? Chrysler. We want to get to a cutoff on this block. Want to get to a cutoff. We don't want to keep blocking him to exactly where the running back's going. And that's who tackled him. We want to work to cut him off. All right. Knew something was up with this unbalanced formation. He is ineligible because he is covered up by this outside receiver, meaning there's nobody on the line of scrimmage up top. They ran this play a lot this game. It's a good run right there. Let's see it. You're holding guys with your fake, so Glasgow can't just focus and run down from the backside. Like, these are the things that don't show up on the stat sheet that matter. Let's see what our blocking looks like up front. Good job. Good job. Can be a little bit better. Xavier Hill right here. Get a little bit more outside of him. Can be better right here too. Getting a cutoff can be better right there. Still solid run, solid game. Yep, same plays, different formation. That's their defense. Oh. Where did I talk about their communication? Because I know I did a lot in this game. And I talked about the need to run switch releases, how important it would be. Let's see. Offensive keys, spread them out to reveal coverage. Where is it?
Communication is weakness.
Where's it at?
Just back on the page you just left.
On this one?
No, so I'm down right there.
Communication is a weakness. Switch releases and complex route concepts often lead to busted coverages. And I talked about running out of bunches. It's just a spacing concept right here. Watch how the spacing concept works. Their man coverage. He has him. He has him. Maybe you should have ran more switch releases.
Yeah, wide open.
If you pay attention to what's on film. So far, we're 18 plays in. I haven't seen a single concept take advantage of them running cover two. I haven't seen them run switch releases when they're playing man, which it's clear on film that they can.
God,
look at this.
Open. This is, boy, if he'd have turned up and just started going, just
everyone, oh, you think you're smarter than the coaches? Yes.
Wow. Yes. Look at this. Wide open. He could have turned up and started going up.
Communication is a weakness. Switch releases lead to busted coverages. Here's an example of that in this game. Not just what I saw on film, but actually in this game. This is what happens. Like, how do you... So, again, haven't seen them take advantage of anything. Oh, man.
That's nasty work. Wide open. That's a touchdown.
All right, now let's watch the rest of the play. So, this is another spacing concept. Spacing, flat, spacing, flat. Guy doesn't go out with the flat, so he's going to throw it to the flat, catches it, gets a gain of 8. What do you mean he's not taking advantage of it? That's not his read. Like, do we understand that? Like, do we understand how reads work? He's looking to this side of the field. This is not his read yet. He has his read, and he has a read that is a go. It's a green light. Got someone in the flat. He did not go with him to the flat. I know I got him to the flat. There's no way possible he can know what's going on out here when, thank you, guy. Like, golly. It's so easy to watch film. I told CT about this as fans. Anybody can watch film and be like, wow, how did he not throw it there? Because that's not his read.
Yeah, because he hasn't made his way. He's got a 1 read, 2 read, 3 read. But
quick glance.
With the offensive coordinator in the box, if somebody's like, hey, that play.
Exactly. That's what's supposed to happen. Hey,
wide open. We got to bring this back.
We did spacing. They didn't communicate. We have to run this again. This time, put them on a wheel. Put them in a tighter split. Like, that's how it works. How if it's cover 2 and this wasn't cover 2? Jesus.
Oh my God. It's cover 2.
You think this is cover 2 right now? Okay, there's no way. Anyways. Okay. Now we get essentially the same thing. It's going to be spacing. Like we're running the same concepts over and over again. This is one of the negatives that I had. Because I grade hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like I grade hard. I want him to take this to Sincere right now. I want him to take that.
Oh, yeah.
So watch it. Bam, spacing. Now, again, he was reading over here. He's reading over there. Doesn't like what he sees over there. Sees a gap in the pocket. Steps up. But this is the correct read scheme-wise on this. Mm-hmm. after. Now, I don't know if he ever looked downfield after he decided to step up, but this is one I would have wanted him to take. But he steps up, gets a first down.
That's wow. It's a natural thrower of the ball. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Prophet X, man. Appreciate you sponsoring this live.
Perfect timing.
Let's sit back and take a word from our sponsor. X, America's #1 sports prediction market, is a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users play against each other instead of a sports book versus the house. You will almost always get the best price on any spread, money line, total, and player props since you're playing against other people rather than the sports book. It looks and feels just like a sports book, just has way better odds. As a Buff fan, you can take CU to beat TCU in upset on the money line, or you can take a player prop. You could take Sincere Brown over such an amount receiving yards. Prophet X gives you the best lines in the space. You can set your own odds too. You make your picks, and Prophet X takes a small fee from the winner only. Use promo code BuffinPrime and claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply.
Saying Salter's not a natural thrower is just crazy. And then you just said, so can he read the defense or not? Let's understand this. And not gonna lie, you just thought the last play was cover 2. Crazy. So great question. I'm glad you asked this. Can he read the defense? Let's see. Is it? Can he read the defense? I have this and I have this. Let's see if he makes the right decision. Bam. Yeah, right decision because he read the defense. Next play, exact same concept. Exact same concept. This time, this guy goes out with it, and we have somebody covering here. Did he throw the ball? No, because he can read the defense. What do you know? First down. Can he read the defense? Pretty crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah, Signetti would go crazy. He'd go crazy. No, I don't know what you mean. He has a
you know what I mean? His release is bad and not a nice motion. Not a nice motion.
Hey, you got it. Caden Salter has the most arm talent I've seen in college football right now. There's no quarterback I've seen be able to sit there, not step into it, smoothly throw it 70 yards on the dot. Haven't seen it. Like, the stuff that's being said is just, it's not even blasphemy. It's just crack cocaine at this point. Like, we can't even say blasphemy anymore. Like, that's crazy. The right decision was to hit the motion man that's wide open.
Which you realize, though, and I think I understand now watching all 22 why the offense stalled out, because you can only run the same play so many times. And you'd be like, BYU picked up on it. Just like with the Draylon thing. When you send Salter out, they like, or you put Draylon at Wildcat, we know Draylon's about to run. Like, you're running the same play.
Again, I love Sincere Brown. No separation anywhere on this field. Nowhere. No separation.
Hey, they show a lot of respect in this game.
What you mean?
Like, most of the time, that safety be looking.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is just one-on-one coverage. Ain't nothing special about this. Just one-on-one man coverage. That's it. Nothing else. Looked like he had a spot route there. We got a slant up top. They got spies in the window. We got get the ball away. That's what you got to do. That's what you should have did more.
Gosh.
See it from this angle. They're in. They're terrified of him running. This is a contained rush.
Mm-hmm.
Watching.
Yeah, they're not even trying to.
They're just trying to contain him in the pocket.
About the cornerback on the
their demon Isaiah Glasker free, and great job throwing the ball away. It's a great play.
They don't even try to rush him. They're like,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Read option. Did they block the read guy again? Jeez, put him on a t-shirt. Please show K-Salt 13 of 35 game from last year. What does that benefit? Like what would be the point of doing that? Why do we want to do that?
Well, because a whole different team, whole different players, whole different offensive coordinator.
You do know this isn't a highlight, right? This is every single play from the game, and we're doing it one by one. Like, do people know what's going on right now? Like, are people confused? We're showing every single play from the game one by one. Yes, this is live. Every single play.
All the way live. Can't get no more liver than this.
All right. So, yeah, not sure what in the world is going on with the line.
Oh, that's when they kept bringing Yaya in and running that play.
He should have been blocking this guy. This is the read guy. You don't block the read guy. Salter luckily sees that he's coming over. All right, I'm going to take it. I'm going to run. Put him on a t-shirt. Let's roll. Let's roll. Dez, yeah, you're right. They've never seen all 22 before. They don't understand what's going on. You can look right here for the plays. This is every single play of the game. We're on play 22. Again, same play over and over again. This is one of my negative plays on him. I think I'm at 2 for him, 2 negative. I want him to throw this away. Want him to throw that ball away. Want him to throw the ball away. Could have even handed it off here. It would have been dead, but could have handed it off. There's nothing there. Throw it away.
So was that a call run play? Because either Sincere's down there blocking or he just can't.
RPO. It's the same RPO. You'll never have in an RPO. He's never going to run a route.
Okay.
Like you would have to have him scramble this way and then throw it here. In RPOs, you got to get the ball out quick because if anyone goes downfield, because they're running.
Right.
Yeah, no, he's never going to be on a route ever. So run the same play. The problem with this is, well, one, taking the sack is a problem. Oh, this isn't the one. But yeah, can't take this sack. Can't take that sack. Gotta get the ball out.
Devastating.
You gotta throw it away. All right. Then they do this reverse fair con. I mean, the whole world was open to you right here.
Where we going, buddy?
You
get tripped?
No, you got hit. And the entire world's right here.
Yeah, right.
Entire world. No. The first drive, yeah. But then he was like, all right. I got my new tricks I'm showing y'all. And that was just it. Like that was all the tricks. And he was like, I'm gonna just keep showing y'all just over and over again. But they still in the passing game. Like we're in bunch. Cool. If they ain't man, we know we're gonna cook them.
Mm-hmm.
Know we're gonna cook them. Motion out of it. Mesh, the same mesh that they run. When we get a nasty down here, nasty split means he's closer to the in-man line of scrimmage than he is the sideline. Then we're going to get the mesh spot post here. I think this is the bad play. This is another one of the negatives. So what I would have wanted to see him do
make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe on the video. Make sure you guys tap in our Patreon. This normally happens in Patreon, but T-Cal, let's bring it to the public.
I want him here to step up and get this to Sincere. He can't get this drag, even though he's running away from.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, even though he's running away from that guy, they have spies. So the spies are in that throwing window, so can't get it to neither one of those. So you step up and then get it to Sincere. Sincere knows he's scrambling, so then he turns to get into scramble drill. Have to get the ball. This was one of the worst ones. This is a bad play because I believe this was third down. You go from the 30, where you have a 47-yard field goal, which is makeable, to the 40, which now is a 57-yard field goal.
Yeah,
so
that's
you don't have the shot to kick the field goal anymore. And that was on 3rd and 10. All right. This should have been it's a tough one. Because it looks like it should be a give read to the running back.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what Welch is doing. Because usually when they do this, he goes to the flat.
Right.
For a pass. If he goes to the flat for a pass, he's outlived. There's nobody out here. No one. If it's not a pass, then if you seal this guy, Salter runs out here and there's no one. But neither of those happen. So that's when I had in my negatives, but I can't say for sure. Because Welch, either you're running a route or you're blocking this guy. If you block this guy, Salter's still running.
So did he collision with?
He's still going.
Did he collision with Draylon in the backfield, or was it Welch that bumped him off?
No, he didn't collision. There, he's
somebody want to let the ball go.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. Spreads out to wide formation. Again, this is what he brings with him.
3 players stuck.
That's why these holes get open. Because guys aren't able to run down. They're not able. That's why. Hold him. Now, instead of him just crashing, that's why the running game looks so good. That's why. Good job. Love the pass offs on this. McGill couldn't get over there. Looks like he's being grabbed. He's trying to climb and seal him off.
Yeah.
Run Micah. He's got to improve his balance some. Just got to improve his balance. All right, motion to 3x1. We have a screen. I saw somebody say earlier, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Somebody said something about his arm slot angle. Like he needs to work on the low arm slot angle. One, all quarterbacks don't have that to where they can throw sidearms and low slot angle. 2, that's one of the best things he can do, which is right here. Like, is everyone trolling? I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, look at how he throws that. Like,
good job, Joseph Williams.
That's why I'm like, where are people even getting the stuff from that they're saying? Like, how? Not a natural thrower of the football? He throws too many? When has he thrown it low arm slot and it been an issue? That's what I'd be curious on. Read option, same thing. Holds this guy. So this DN cannot run him down from the backside. Can't run him down because you were too worried about Caden Salter.
It's a fact.
Beautiful. At the end of the game, when it gets blocked, the reason he did that arm slot is to try to not have it batted. Believe you're talking about happened. There's one that got tipped and then another one that got blocked. The whole point of that is to get it underneath the arm, like Patrick Mahomes does.
Patrick Mahomes.
All right, there's Michael Welch. Let me see what happened up front. Blocking. We're not getting off this double zone. I don't think I really saw any power this game. Okay, we get up there. Then it looks like it's on Xavier Hill. And this is why I said this is not good when all linemen do this, even though CT loved it on Benson's film from Indiana. You don't push. When you push, you create separation, and then you allow guys to beat you after. If he doesn't push him and he keeps driving him out, this is a big play. But he pushes him, and after he creates that separation, the defender is able to get back inside, then get back outside and make that play. Yes, hit the light. Hit the light. Hit the light. All right. Tight formation. This is the one that I showed on. We stopped talking about during the live watch party. They're in cover 2 right here for OC Finn. This is what cover 2 looks like because I saw you were confused earlier. So we have 2 deep safeties, flat player, hook, 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 flat. Can somebody tell me combinations that work really well against cover 2? And somebody give me one of the top combinations route concepts against cover 2. Larry, what's up? Don't gotta be UCT. We'll let the chat. A post is good against cover 2. That's not a concept. Seam is not good against cover 2. Not typically. Only time seam is good against cover 2 is if you have a go route by the outside receiver. So then you'd have 2 receivers vertical putting stress on the safety. There we go. This is the one I'm looking for. China smash. What that is it can be this, or I mean, it can be that, it could be this, it could be a flat. So you're gonna have corner route by the number 2 receiver and something in the flat. The reason this is not slants. Slants is terrible against cover. Terrible. The reason this concept is good is because in cover 2, really what you have is you have a corner that's playing the flat. He's playing this area. When you run a smash concept, the safety is never going to be able to get to a good thrown ball on a corner route. So this is who you're having your chess match with. You're trying to make him wrong. Put on the scouter one more time.
Make sure you guys like the video. Get them likes up.
It was one of these other ones. When I said that they do not reroute, I know I talked about how thirsty that they were on short routes because they jump. Oh, last one. Consistently see guys left open in zone and defenders taking underneath route bait. That's what's happening right here. They're taking, as they always do, they take underneath route bait. So what a concept you should have had in that they did not is he go to the flat and he run a corner route. Same thing over here, flat corner route, especially when you see cover 2. Omarion Miller on a corner route right here, that's an easy throw.
Right.
This corner is not going to be able to get to it, does not have a chance if he takes the correct angle. Same with Sincere. He going to outrun this corner in the safety. Like both of these.
They both are cooked. They're like super cooked.
No, that's a myth. It's not about staying on the hashes. Oh my gosh, the defensive one from yesterday. It's not about staying on the hashes. It's about staying inside of the threat and splitting your threats. So if you have 2 receivers right here, you want to be outside of the number 2 receiver, and then you want to be inside. You want to be closer to the number 2 receiver. Remember, we count 1 outside in, 1, 2. You want to be closer to the number 2 receiver than the number 1 receiver so that you can guard both. So for the hash thing, if I'm playing cover 2 and they got 3 receivers out here, I can't be on the hash. All my threats are outside of me. Like that's not, I have to get in a place where I can split the threats. Instead of smash, they run deep curl routes.
Dude, I'm
easily handled by the hook zones, which are these guys. And then we're running flat routes, which are easily handled by the
so
flat
we're running right into cover 2 strengths.
Yeah.
So we're doing a complete opposite. So we're running.
You see how he just got hit? Yeah, that's a cover 2 strength.
So, yeah, that's just breathtaking. Like, what are we doing here?
Appreciate you, K-Dub. Ayo, you guys do a great job. All in all, Stalter is getting a raw deal with Prime Shermer and the CU fan base. Has he been perfect? No, but he's good. Absolutely. And we're going through everything. Can you run an out and go for a whole shot? Yeah, definitely. That's what Colorado did against Georgia Tech when Salter threw that 50-yard bomb in the air to Omarion against that. It looks just like this.
So if you know BYU likes to play a lot of cover 2, when all week you start thinking
Having
about
specific
cover 2
concepts in my
beaters,
playbook.
right? Specific things to be. But why are we? No wonder why it stalled out. If you're running to what the defense is designed to stop, that's.
Am I drunk? Come on, Pat. You've been in my good graces, bro. They just. I hope you put the film in wrong. 2nd down and 9. 3rd down and 9. Okay. So 2nd down and 9. You know how nasty this is. Curl, flat.
Wait, once again, you running routes what cover 2 is designed to stop.
No, bro, this is back to back. They ran the exact same thing that just got stopped the play before, back to back. Blown up. Next play, I'm not going to move no more plays. Next play. If I'm lying, go ahead and just go off the channel. Curl, flat. And this one may have been like what on film told you to run this again. And I think this one got tipped by one of the guys. Omarion still, it ended up being low, but Omarion still got to get that. You still got to come up with that.
Pat saw something all right. Oh no. Ooh, he got way up there. Yeah, geez.
They got tipped.
Them linebackers was problems.
They got tipped.
Man, we got to talk about that though, bro. Like, don't wonder why the offense is thought out. First, you're running the same play. Second, you're running plays that are in favor of the defense that they're running. Like,
okay, so they're in cover 3 now. Few options on this one. He bailed too early on this, as far as bailing out of the pocket. And they try to come back to this the next play. That's what's, I don't want to say stupid, but it's stupid. When you see something on film, like in a game, you don't go back to it the very next play. You come back to it later. So they're in cover 3. What's the weakness of cover 3?
The seam.
All right. So seam's coming open right here with Joseph Williams.
Money shot right there.
You could have made a layered throw right there. He's getting pressure at this point, but you wouldn't have been had you stepped up. The other throw I like right here is we have, what concept is this? Does anybody remember?
God, you just said it again yesterday. I call it the wash machine. Why would I call it the spin?
Yeah. So we got spin right here. That could have been a throw on this.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Either of those two. Bails out early and gets, looks like a couple yards. Ooh, he came very free.
That's not.
Yeah, they should have passed this off.
That's not cooked. Right.
But he didn't get enough depth to pass it off.
Plus, Seaton's already beat on it. Like,
It's tough. Let me see where he was looking.
Because he's like, he already had Seton beat.
Yeah, but he should have stayed. He should have moved over with his feet, and then you can throw this with anticipation once you see this breakout.
Mm.
Got out of that too early. Got out of that too early. All right. So second down. They literally try. Bro, I'm not joking. They try to come back to the exact same play. We got Sincere on a dig right here. Omarion's doing his own thing, trying to go vertical, but he's supposed to be out just like last time. And then Joseph Williams on the seam. Tries to hit the seam. This time he gets tipped by the linebacker because you said, hey. Oh, my God. Like, bro, you know how crazy that is? Like, hey, it was open last play. Let's run the exact same play right now. Like, you don't think they know it was open the last play too?
But you know what makes me mad is they're running the same play that got stopped by the defense, but we saw when you ran them in bunches and dude was wide open, and I'm yet to see another play like that. Like, what are we looking at? Like I'm sitting there waiting for the bunches to come back so we can see another person wide open, and instead we're running.
And this is a completed pass if that's not a 6'4" freak. Isaiah Glasgow, he moves well in space. He's NFL run all over him. All over him. NFL. This is a freak athlete. Absolutely freak athlete. K-Dub, you got to hit the road. Let me leave y'all with some, got to hit the road. Let me leave y'all some motivation. I believe we come and I ain't hard to find. That'll help with X's and O's. Appreciate you, K-Dub, man.
Appreciate it, K-Dub. Appreciate it. BYU would now score. It's 14-10.
Okay, then we just get a read option right here. Doesn't turn, so Salter hands it off. Bam. Good run. Who's that, Micah? It's a really good run. Good hard run. Woo. Again, the O-line grade is pretty crazy.
Killed on that stunt.
They still don't know that the stunt happened to this day.
You're right. You got killed on that stunt. Just killed. Good job, Mike.
Seton can't steal off his guy. His guy come free. Like the hype the O-line got to be studied as well. They got a lot. All right. Is at the end of the half. You called a timeout, right? You called a timeout and told Salter to waste time and then throw the ball away. Instead of waste time, take a knee, half's over.
That's not what even kills me about this. We had 39 seconds, 2 timeouts, and we didn't even try. We didn't even say, hey, let's see if we can go down and get some points. Let's push the.
All right, this is out of the half. Starts off with a screen. And I said only have screens in this game if you have screen and goes off of it. They did not. Omarion has to get a million times better blocking. A million times better blocking.
Man, oh my God.
That's like Omarion all upset at the end of the game. Block. Do what you're supposed to do during the rest of the game. Then it won't come down to the last play of the game.
But here's the thing. We were just in bunches and we run the string. What just switch release to get somebody wide open?
Because they don't know what the defense run. I told y'all. Somebody sent me something asking me, is this what coverage is? BYU runs. They had cover 4 as the second most coverage BYU ran. I watched every single clip that BYU has played this season. I had them down for 1 cover 4 play. 1 the entire season. So that explains why you don't see concepts made to beat it. Because the play call, I said
they're running the wrong concept because they don't realize they're in a completely different defense. They're running concepts that they can beat cover 4, and BYU doesn't even run cover 4.
Correct.
This is ridiculous.
I dare anybody, and I mean anybody, E for everyone. I dare anybody to tell me I'm lying.
This is ridiculous. This is that. I'm done. I'm just done. That's ridiculous. Like
What is key to victory number 6 every week?
the YouTuber
Outsmart
outsmart the YouTuber.
the
Yeah.
part-time film boy YouTuber.
Right.
That's it.
Jeez. You know how bad that is? You know how bad that sounds? You're running
this. Look, they're literally running this the same spacing play that we've seen over and over and over against cover 2. Like in spacing can work against cover 2 for sure. They're literally in sim played DB at Purdue. These are literally cover 4 beaters. They're in clear cover 2. In bunch, I'm a kill. I'm going to murder you in bunch and cover 2. And we could do this different ways. We could bring him up here for the post, bring him for the corner, and then put him on a pivot to the like. There's so many ways to. We're just gonna do spacing.
It's just so dumb.
But remember, Salter's not throwing down the field. Now, everybody that's been watching, have you guys seen one time where the receivers have been open downfield and Salter not throw it? Have we seen one time where the routes are even going downfield? I don't. Salter's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Drop back, get the ball out, bam.
Does he realize the defensive coordinator for the other team is a human being? It's like, hey, they're running the same stuff.
And remember this, Salter can't throw on the run, which was psychotic. Low arm angle.
Got it there.
Not a natural thrower. Like, do people know what that means? Like,
I don't know, bro. I think they're all sipping on the same Kool-Aid in a sense, bro. I don't know.
Do they have plays that are specific to beat the defense? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you talk about attacking the particular players. Hey, first off, let's talk about attacking the particular defense. Like, we're running plays that the defense is meant to stop. That's crazy. Like, you know how crazy that is? That's just
bro, nothing's as crazy as saying that this is not a natural thrower of the football. Like, do you know how psycho that is?
Salter reminds me of Kyler Murray, bad.
Like, not a natural thrower? Like, what? I've heard a lot of dumb things this month. That's top one. Here it is. Read option. Oh, you're going to go underneath? Yeah. Don't do that. Hey, who's this? Omarion Miller. If you can get a block, this is a touchdown. But you want to throw your hands, do all this at the end of the game. When Salter threw the interception, did he turn around and do this when you missed this block? Did he turn around and do that when you got a holding call that was 50 yards? Even though I didn't.
Oh God, I forgot about the holding call.
Look. Maybe you should work on blocking.
God, boy.
Maybe you should work on blocking. You want to throw your hands, do all this shit, but he don't do that to you when you blow a touchdown for him. Not a touchdown. And this isn't even the big one. He's congratulating you after the play. Selfish ass football player. Learn to block. You're not getting on my field if you can't block. You're not getting on my field if you can't. You're not.
Let's go back to the OC. Once again, if you know your wide receivers are not blocking like that, you need to no lateral left, no lateral right, no screens. If they're not going to block, just take what are we looking at in practice? Like, what are we even looking at? Like, it's crazy.
Hey, Jay Shaw. 53 got to get a cutoff right here. Got to get your cutoff. You know the play's going this way. You know your zone blocking. You have to cut him off. You cannot allow him to do that. Cannot. You cannot allow that to happen. This is the backside 4-eye, and he makes the play front side on zone. You can't let that happen. 71, hold on. I'm not letting you off either. Got to take a better angle to this.
But they are so filled for assault or breaking. If you watch that, he's holding almost a whole side of the field off his running. And that's why I think Pat was able to cook earlier, because he came out and he let Salter tote that thing that first drive, and then some BYU said, hold up. You got to adjust.
All right, McGill, now you got to keep him on this side. You climb, you keep him on this side. You seal him. Seaton, seal.
They get their face crisscrossed.
And Seaton got away with a major hold right here. That's a super hold. Wildcat, I hate. He got this first, did he? Yes, but I didn't like this play call.
Well, they adjusted to it. They said, okay, so you know the Wildcat's coming, and we know when you kick Salter out, Draylon's going to just run the Wildcat.
That's and I like him. That's Bomba. Man coverage. Press. No way the safety can get there. Sincere Brown.
Touchdown! Boy, I've been looking for that play since the game. There it was.
CT, you know what we have here? One time it's happened in this game. A switch release. Now, just by, well, we had the spacing one, wasn't true switch. Now we have a true switch release. Just guessing, what do you think is going to happen when they switch release?
Somebody's going to be super wide open.
Okay, and just so we can be sure. Communications a weakness. Switch releases often lead to busted coverages. Now that's Film Boy. Now let's see if the film supports that. Run into each other. Busted.
There it is, right covered. There. Touchdown, right there. Oh, wow, open. Draylon, nasty work.
Busted coverage.
Or was that a Mario? I can't remember.
That's Draylon, touchdown. And the reason he didn't throw it to Joseph Williams is because there's a middle field safety right here. He's not supposed to be doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like I don't know what he was looking at. Touchdown. It's crazy. And that's literally why I post these before the game publicly. I post them in Patreon, but then during the game at halftime I post them. This is all this stuff that I'm saying is there. This is why I said Salter could throw for 400 yards if you run the right concepts. You're not running the they didn't see this in booth. Was like, hey, whoa, we had guys open on that. Maybe we should
run it again since we like to run the same plays. Maybe when we run the same plays that actually work. That's a concept.
Not a natural thrower of the football. It's actually
threaded that, boy.
Not an actual thrower. He's moving left, put no step into it.
That's nasty work, bro. Sometimes you just gotta let the film talk. This is poetry in motion. That's nasty.
Could you not sprint to the single receiver? I'm not sure what you mean by that. No, Thrift's talking about recent. Thrift is not new at all. Thrift's been in Patreon forever. She's talking about recently. Rub route. Bam. So just so we've all been watching. Third quarter now. How many bad Salter plays do we have? I think 3 or 4.
Yeah, so I think you had 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think so. I watched this one a few times. It's too dangerous. I wanted to say he should throw this. That crosser. Can't throw this with that spacing. This is going to come free, but you have a rusher coming free right now. So you step up. It's still not fully free yet, but it's about to come free. Now it's came free. You've already stepped up. If you really wanted to, you could take this check down right here, scrambles, and gets 2. Let's watch it from this angle. So he wants to get this coming across, but now the rusher's free, and he's not clear yet. That's dangerous as hell to try to throw this one early. So he steps up. He's just now coming free, making this throw at this point, scrambling to your right, throwing to your left. That's the cardinal rule you're not supposed to do as a quarterback. Just takes off and gets 2 yards. Yeah. Hit the likes. If y'all hit the likes, y'all might be able to get this again. Yeah. Went viral, and everything I said was right. Everything I said about them busting, it's all on this film. They just not taking advantage of it.
What? Yeah, went viral.
You talking about the BYU people?
Oh yeah.
I hated this. You bring Yaya in, Yo-Yo. Every time you bring him in, we know it's gonna be split zone read option. Like the defense knows that as well. Man, they're not worried about covering the receiver. We know what you're doing. Like, yeah, it worked a couple times, but you kept doing it. Yeah, like this is free. And the fact this is free, the stuff I'm giving you is stuff that you can't even get from these gold jacket coaches. I'm giving you stuff that is before the game, showing you how to exploit both sides of the ball in my free time. Like,
I think it's worse than that. I think the fact
they don't really understand what
that you emphasize, like you watch this film and you realize CU's out there running the same plays. Oh, forget that. You're running plays that are designed for that defense to stop, and I don't even understand. Like, you just
great double team right here. Oh my God, that's how you walk somebody back. That's beautiful. Good run. Beautiful. I wonder what play they're going to run out of this. The same play.
boom.
Learn how to block. You know how you don't get yourself in this position? 1, why the hell are you looking back? What does anything over here have to do with you? Blocking this. What does that have to do with you? Nothing. You know what that does? That tells the corner, hey, something must be going on inside here.
That is true.
And you know what? I said it wasn't a hold. We couldn't see the whole thing. This is a hold. That is a hold.
Oh, this is the oh man. This is the wipeout play.
After this play, did Salter do this? Did he do that when he wiped out his 50-yard run? Mind you, let's see where we are in the game. What was the final score? Was it 24-21?
That's the final score.
That was the final score?
That's the final score.
12 minutes left. But you want to be all animated at the end of the game, but you don't want to do your job and block. All you got to do is get inside of him. It's simple. For him to make the tackle, he has to be here. So put your body there and push him outwards.
Oh,
and you want to do all that extra hand movements and stuff. Not playing on the field for me. Luckily, I'm not a coach. I'm just a film boy. But I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
That's nasty work right there. That is absolutely nasty work.
That's on 3rd and 1, right? You know what infamous play happens next?
The sack.
But you have the audacity to do all this stuff when you just took away the game-winning drive? And this is a bad play by Salter.
Yeah,
Bad
he's
play.
got to throw that away. You can't. I mean,
No, you don't throw away. There's guys open. You got to hit one of these right now. He took off too early. Didn't send the pocket. Bad.
I just got trauma when I see quarterbacks roll back and start turning around and turning around. To me, it's nothing's good about to happen.
Idiotic.
3rd and 3. Why call it? Why call a pass play on 3rd and 3?
That's what he just ran a 50-yard, like, not only tired, but that's demoralizing. 50-yard, the holding was weak. There's no place in America this isn't a hold. Do you not see his? There's no place in America that's not a hold. That's his jersey. This is a hold of holds. And I said live that it wasn't because we only got to see the end part from the screen. That's a hold. Right? That's 100% a hold. That should have never been a pass play.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a pass play at all. I mean, you 3 yards, man. You put Mike in there. You let Dre line it up and go.
Outside of that, CT, my quarterback just ran 60 yards. Why am I not going to hand the ball off the very next play? But even with that, we got to take this. Joseph Williams, got to take it. He panicked, and there's no reason to panic. Got to take that, Joseph Williams.
He definitely bailed out. He definitely panicked.
Now you take a sack right here. This isn't the worst sack of the game. This sack doesn't change much. You weren't going to go for it on 4th and 3. Mm-hmm. You were going to punt anyways. You're punting now. The earlier sack on 3rd and 10 where he lost 10 yards and they're out of field goal range, that was the actual really bad play because that took points off the board. Potentially took points off the board. This sack didn't change the outcome of the game. But so as far as throwing the ball, like, yeah, you never want to be in the habit of not throwing the ball away in situations like this. But that wasn't as big of an impact on this as it was not throwing the ball away earlier because that affected your field goal range. But yeah, got to get the ball out. All right, they got it back. We're going Wildcat. All right, switch to running back. Salter pulls it. How did this happen? Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is a spy. Bro, they put him in man coverage on the quarterback. I've never seen this before in my life. They put him in man coverage on the quarterback. They said, wherever Salter goes, you go. Yeah. Otherwise, look at this read. Oh, my God.
He's gone to the house.
What's wrong with this, CT?
Everything. Everything's wrong with it.
No. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this?
Well, you had the right read.
We're blocking the read guy.
The tight end, right? If he would have,
no, that's Yo-Yo.
Slicer, whoever's
we're blocking the lead guy instead of letting him go. Then you have a lead blocker.
Mm-hmm.
So now Salter can just make his move based on what this guy does. If he tries to go under the lead blocker, goes over, make his move. For those that might have missed it, earlier, read option means you're going to leave one person unblocked. The reason you're leaving them unblocked is because the read itself is going to take care of him. Right. No matter what he does, we're going to make him wrong. So This block right here should never happen. He should run past him. Then you have a lead blocker here. You have Salter here, and all you have is one safety.
God, you know that's so true, bro. Like it's so true. Like
Well,
literally.
that's like the third time we saw them block the read guy.
Maybe
If
you
you're
should have a
blocking
tight
the read guy,
end do it
it's
instead
not a
of
read.
the offensive
You
lineman.
definitely should have a tight end. Definitely.
You had the offense. You had Yaya there doing it. You know, you go.
And that was 2nd and 8. Appreciate you, Ducks, too. You guys are awesome. I'm learning for real. You break down bad coaching perfectly. Salter is better. Coaching is horrible. It's bad. There should be a tight end.
Right. If you had the tight end would have, hey, you don't block the gosh, man. We leaving touchdowns on the field.
So now we got 3rd and 8. Oh, this one hurt me. This is the one time they did it this game. I was like, maybe there was more times. It's the one time they did it this game.
There it is.
Post route against cover 2. Salter has to hit this.
There it is.
Hit this. So they're showing too high. Doesn't mean it's cover 2. All right. Now we know it's cover 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing I'll say about this, because Salter was going to throw here, and then he was like, oh, might be able to go to the post. It's too late. This started looking right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to do a post route against cover 2, you have to have a go route opposite. Why is that?
So you can pull that safety like a Madden. Say, hey, that safety, you pressing that safety.
Pull
Too
this
much pressure.
out.
Yes.
When you run a curl, it allows this safety still in position to make a play. This has to be a really well thrown ball on time. Otherwise, the safety can make a play.
He's not even looking at the post right now.
No, he's not. And even missing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's throwing it to Joseph Williams, and the ball gets tipped. Because Joseph Williams was open. But this was the one out of every play that I wanted back the most. And somebody said about the low slot angle earlier. He's trying to squeeze it there. And 46 puts his hand up and gets a hand on it. Because Joseph Williams is coming open. But what we wanted here was that post route. Now, why? A few things. One, I want Salter to know this regardless. Right? As a football team, do you know how you get better and how you prepare for a game?
More reps? Watch film?
So in practice, they should have had the scout team defense playing cover 2. Like this is what practice for. Playing cover 2 and running this play. So then when you get to the game, bet. I remember hitting this in practice over and over. As soon as I see those safeties, I know it's cover 2. I'm going to hit I know they didn't practice it because I know they thought cover 4 was the second most used coverage by BYU. The coverage, I saw them do one time. Out of all 3 games they played, I saw them do it once. They told the players it was the second most used coverage. And that time and have him tell me I'm lying. And I'll start
posting. You don't have to. The all-22 film shows that.
They don't want to cut this in cover 14.
Right. I mean, you see it right here on the film.
These concepts. You have to practice. That's the whole point of coaching. Is let me give you everything in practice so when it gets to the game, it's easy. The fact this is the first concept we've seen the entire game to attack cover 2 tells me they didn't practice it. Even then, Salter, overcome your coaching.
Yes. I
got a post route against cover 2. Let's get paid.
Hey, you gotta. Hey, God.
So that's another bad play on Salter that I have. All right. Backed up. Get the ball out. Sincere Brown. I'm good. They're in cover 3. We're in cover 3. Nobody attacking the seams. We're just doing spacing over and over again. Holy moly. Oh, we're just doing spacing over and over again. Because they think they're in cover 4. Nah, they don't make it look like cover 4. I've never seen this. Does not look like cover 4.
No, I mean
not cover 4.
BYU
cover 4. You're playing corner, you're moving backwards. You're not flat-footing. At no point does this look like cover 4. Other part of cover 4, you'd have to be moving backwards because in cover 4, these guys are the curl flats, and you have one hook player, depending on how many you're rushing. If you're rushing 4, you have one hook player. If you're rushing 3, you have 2. That's it. None of this looks like cover 4. Not close. I ain't gonna lie to you. None of that looks like cover 4. All right. Then here we got the spacing, ball out, Sincere Brown, positive play. All right. Hands it off, read option. Good run. 135 left.
Didn't we lose like 30 seconds before we ran the next play?
Oh my God. All right. Now we have, what is this? He's matching this 6. It's not 6 because he's definitely not playing a quarter. He's not playing a quarter. We have 3 hooks. And how many they rush? This is 2. And they're locking outside. He might be, no, he was bad. That's why he left there. We have a post, so that's good to see. Looks like they ran 2 posts. That's not good to see.
Yeah, like deep crossers? Because I mean, that's like.
Yeah, they're not crossers, though. They're just posts, which doesn't make sense. Like, if they're crossers, that's fine, but they're not. Good constructive criticism. You need to talk to Salter. I'm pretty sure he would be willing to hear what you have to say. I've never spoke to Salter before. I can tell you that through the grapevine, he has watched the breakdowns and he has been appreciative of the constructive criticism. So who is doing the advanced scouting for Colorado offense? Doesn't Pat Shurmur watch film? I have no idea. I can't lie to you. I can't lie.
I don't look like nobody watching it in both sides of the ball.
So we have double posts. We have a hinge route right here. We have a go route out here by Sincere Brown. This almost looks like, I don't know. This almost looks like they're playing cover 3, except he's not fully buzzing down. Because against this, if you get 2 verticals, that's going to stress the hell out of him out. Down here, I mean, the post is running. He's just playing so far off the hash inside. So nobody's open on this as of now. Salter steps up in the pocket, takes off, doesn't get a first. That was with 119 left. Okay, this is stupid. Yeah, this cover 3. Bam, 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 buzzing down. All right. CT. Did they just do the same play? Back to back again?
Now they finally crossed, though.
They just did the same, bro. I can't. Bro, they just did the same play back to back. Hinge route down here. These post crossers here. This time, since it was press, Sincere did a go. Very next play. Now he's off. He's off. So we're stopping on both of these. Exact same play. Back to back. And this is the interception thrown. Omarion want to do all that shit, but you didn't. Salter never did that to you, missing the blocks, getting a hold call. But you want to do all that.
Too many divas. Too many divas on the field.
How come Salter didn't do that? They just ran the same play back to back. Just so you guys are aware, that's every play from the game. That's every single play from this football game. And you're going to try to convince me Caden Salter was the issue in this game? If little Tommy, bro, they ran the same play back to back.
And it's not even, I mean,
and sorry, hold on. Where's the you don't call a timeout, you just tell them SOS, which means same old blankety blank, blank. You don't call timeout, you say, hey, run it again. What? Hold on, CT. First off, this is the first one or the second. CT, what about this play makes you want to run it again?
Absolutely nothing.
So now game's on the line. We don't call timeout and we just say, hey, run it again.
This time we're going to cross in front of the safety. I don't know, man. It's at this point, man, this is bad football. Like, I mean, it's terrible football because the team is not being prepared. Like, it's worse than not being prepared. You're being fed the wrong information, and it looks like it. Like, it looks like it. It's just tough, man. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Like, people can't be serious. People say, oh, it's easy to blame the players. Then what are we paying these millions of dollars to the coaches for? Like, you're paying these coaches millions of dollars. If you watch the film, like, you could literally see it on the film. If you just watch the film, you're going to say, oh, well, we out here, not only are we running the same plays, we're running plays for that the defense they're running is designed to stop. It's ridiculous. And then you make it so obvious. You make, oh, we're going to bring Yaya in. Well, we know what you about to do. Oh, we got Trey London and Wildcat. Oh, let's kick Salter out. Why would you kick Salter out? Salter's holding 3 defensive players. Like, let's get back to the fundamentals. Defense got to learn how to tackle. Wide receiver needs to learn how to block. If you don't have the confidence in your wide receivers in blocking, you need to start running all these screen plays. You got to start running all these lateral stuff. You got it. This is ridiculous. Like this, I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over it. And I'm like 5 weeks in and I'm so over it. Like, it's the same stuff every week. Press conference, got to find accountability. We got to do. I want to hear all that bull jump.
He said if he steps up there, he has the running back out the backfield, but he bails. Yes, he bails out of the pocket. This is a bad play. This is a bad decision. This was a bad play. What is your job as a coach?
Put the players in there.
Is it maybe to call a timeout?
Oh, we don't do timeouts in Colorado.
Is it maybe to call a timeout and
we don't use timeouts. We don't. Maybe they'll add up at the end of the season. That's a wrap.
Is it maybe to not run the same plays back to back that clearly aren't open? Even this last play. And you said step up in the pocket. Where am I tripping?
Why are we dumping it down to the running back anyway? What do you make a difference?
He can't step up in the pocket. He can stay where he's at. Step up where? There's no place to step up to. Stepping up in the pocket, just so people understand. Stepping up in the pocket means the pocket looks like this. Mm-hmm. That's what stepping up. There's no place to step up in the pocket. Now, yes, now he can throw it back across his body and hope that
the running back don't look like he even want the ball now. He in no position. Hey, the running back even start running. He's in sport. So we're still not working on scramble drill because
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is not a bad throw. He's throwing it behind him because the defender's right here. So he's trying to throw you open because if you keep running, you're running into a defender. Glasker's a dog. But I still have this as a negative play. But like, come on, dog. And then this, when you blew multiple big runs where you didn't block at all during the game, Salter would have had literally, not figuratively, literally at least another 80 rushing yards. 8-0 had you blocked. But you want to do all this dramatics. And we see you missing blocks left and right. Running
maybe he
lazy
tapped his floor. Maybe he said his bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not I. And for clarification, ESPN does quarterback or QBR is what they call it. Average quarterback performance is a 50. He had a 65 for this game. QBR with ESPN takes into account sacks. It takes into account sack avoidance. It takes into account when the sack is the quarterback's fault or the line's fault. It takes into account when the play happens in the game as far as what quarter it is. It also takes into account the yardage based on the down. Whether you gain a 5 yard, if you gain 5 yards on 3rd and 4, that means more than gaining 5 yards on 1st and 20. It takes account the throw as far as did you throw the ball most of the yards that it went, or did it get thrown behind the line of scrimmage and then they get vertical. It takes into account as your competition. So if you play lower competition, they lower. Caden Salter has the highest QBR, not quarterback right now, highest QBR since 2019 by any Colorado quarterback. And that was against Wyoming, where he had a 93.9. Highest. Jay Shaw, you go ahead and tell him that. The highest that they have had since 2019 versus Wyoming. But he gets booed at home. let me catch up with some comments.
I just bad. I don't. So we gonna roll right into our final thoughts of this game too, because I don't. Man, it's just so disappointing. Like it's so disappointing.
Never do your quarterback like that, especially. Lauren got a super chat. Oh my God, I did not see that. Appreciate you, Lauren. Free Salter. It's okay that he's better than this chaos is so unnecessary. This young man does not deserve this at all. Shame on CP and his staff. You know what I'm mad about and very wrong about? I thought Pat was hooping.
Oh, no, he's
that game. First drive. Hooping.
But that's the catch. That's the problem. Once he establishes what he's gonna do in the first drive, he's like, "Oh, you like it? I'm about to just keep doing it for the rest of the game." Defensive coordinators ain't gonna never go figure it out. That's crazy. Both of these defensive coordinators. I mean, it's like, "Hey, hold my beer." Oh, you gave up a touchdown? You scored a touchdown? Watch this. Hold my beer. Defense about to give up another 400 yards. It's crazy. It makes you think, like, what are we doing here, people? Like, what are we doing? But we want to keep blaming it's this person's fault, that person's fault, this person's fault. Accountability starts at the top. First off, you're recruiting. Second off, like you got to get. When I say you're recruiting, you like certain size or weight or whatever. When realistic, go get you some ball players, man. Go get you some ball players.
K-Salt not good enough to overcome this bad coaching. You mean the bad coaching he overcame this entire game? Like, let's name all the bad Salter plays from this game. All 3 of the sacks.
Yeah.
This last play. What are the other ones? I had 7. There was one, the one with Draylon, well, initially, but then I changed it because Micah Welch didn't block or didn't run his route, but that was one of them. As far as giving it instead of pulling it. The missed post
Mm-hmm.
Omarion Miller. There might be one more I'm missing. Please correct me. We just watched every single play. Watch all 54 plays. Correct me if there's one that I missed.
Accountability has to start at the top. Like I'm sorry. Like it's got to start at the top. Like because I hate nothing. My pet peeve is when people say when people with all the power to deliver the change says we got to figure out how to make the change. When you got all the power in the world to create the change, like you got to get serious about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You go throw a bag at like you're not evaluating talent, and then you surprised that now this talent ain't working out for you. You're yelling at the linebackers, yelling at the defensive backs. But why you in man? Like in these teams, they literally, if you watch our defensive breakdown that's in Patreon, the 2 touchdowns that were scored was literally scored on man beaters in the exact same play.
Exact same.
Insane.
DJ just got lucky they didn't throw to him the second time because Tion ended up running into Byard and got beat on the second time. All 3 were open for a touchdown that second time in the same that they scored the first time.
But accountability's got to start at the top. You know what I'm saying? We had this quarterback controversy. Then, Staub was the guy. If Staub was who you said he was, then you wouldn't have benched him the very next game. Like this stuff matters. Like all this stuff matters. Like what are we doing here? Like we just gonna blow it. You put out a whole production for Staub. Oh, Staub, he's been in the system. Oh, this boy Staub plays so bad in Houston. I don't even know if he's still on the roster, to be honest with you, because I ain't seen nothing about him. But
crime and punishment, quarterback rating is not QBR. QBR is a specific thing. QBR does not go above 100. 100 is the max for QBR.
Yeah.
Appreciate the super chat guy. They mad Kaden don't want to glaze the family business and get on Forrest and Bark. Man.
You gotta crash out. So over it. Like I'm so over it. All we gonna see is Bible quotes and I'm just over it. This is like you know, like our question is, and that's what I said I liked about the whole NIL and players getting played and players can transfer, because you're gonna find out who can coach and who can't. It's just plain and simple. Like it's just plain, and who can evaluate talent. At some point in time, you got to check your own ego and you got to check your own stubbornness. And you got to say, hey, this is not working. You quick to blame the players, but you not blame, you no blame at the top. Like there's no blame at the top, which is crazy. And you know what? It runs parallel. Like what we see this year and what we happen is like if you're not holding the general accountable, there's no accountability. Everybody's scared to speak out and say, hey, man, so we got this thing about collecting timeouts, or do we just don't know? Like nobody's holding nobody accountability. And if you say something, you kicked out, you banned, you can't talk. It's ridiculous. They better be glad I'm not at the press conference. They go, oh, I got a new goal in life. I'm going to a press conference in Boulder. It only might last for like 15 seconds. They're gonna be like, oh heck no, oh no. Just give it like 3 questions. I'll come up there and sit next to you. Wait. Just give me like 3 questions. All I need is 3.
The last one, man. Yeah, nah. CT crashing.
Man, I'm done crashing. I can't, y'all. I can't. I'm sorry. I know y'all, but I'm just saying, man, this is crazy. It's crazy. And it's the easy. Oh, we're gonna blame the quarterback. Exactly. That's what frustrates me the most. When we started this channel, we were like, oh man, Prime, like, are you not serious about it? Like, it was a big thing. What this could have really become. But that's the disappointment, because this team could be way better, a lot better, a lot. But your loyalty to your friends is not loyalty to the school, and the program is just an ugly look. Say what you want to say your prayers. We need results, man. We need to see like results. Like this is, I don't know, man. It's terrible. This is terrible.
Man, hey, CT is crashing. Oh my god. Yo,
what are we supposed to do? You guys think who thinks we're about to go to TCU and see something different? I got all day in the chat. Yeah, give me 15 seconds of the press conference.
Patreon.
See, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. Patreon about to see. We're gonna record a quick video after this, drop it on Patreon. TCU has the Idaho transfer receiver. Why can't I think of blood name now?
Oh yeah, hey, and he's out of Puyallup, Washington. I was like, wow, yeah, he out the 253. Jordan Dwyer,
Puyallup 253.
Yeah, he's out of Puyallup, Washington.
It's not 360.
Nah, bro, that's like Olympia down there.
Yeah, they.
Nah, man, that's 253. I got time to date this. I just, man, like I'm just over it. I'm just like over all the stuff. Like all the, hey, let's just keep dragging the players. Well, who picked the players? Who said let's like I'm over it. Who creates a quarterback controversy? You literally benched a quarterback after he had 2 scoring drives, and then you put on this whole production about Martin Luther. You know how much I hate Martin Luther. Stop. That's nonsense. That's foolishness. Then all of a sudden, boom.
Who's next?
No, you good, bro. Keep going. My fault.
I can't. Look, I can't help it. I just got this stuff, bro. Like it's in my mind. I'm like, what's going on? Like this is crazy. Everybody attacking players on social media, talking about, hey, Salter this, Salter that. Like Salter's like, hey, you realize I led the team 2 scoring drives and I got benched. What am I supposed to do as a quarterback? Oh, it's off the field. I hate when you can control a narrative. You say, oh, you don't know what's going on in the locker room. Well, you got the cameras everywhere else, so put the cameras in the locker room. Let's find out. But don't run with a fake narrative. Don't put stuff out there. We got to sit here and watch these games and listen to these announcers. Oh, Salter, he can't throw on the run, or he can't and then you're gonna say DJ who is a first round. What? Get out of here. What are we doing? Boy, at this point, he don't even look like a Division III. Like, I mean, let's be real. But meanwhile, the cornerback you did let go over there, Colton told us in the interview he wanted to score a touchdown. He got 2, and we only in week 5. I'm just saying, man. And you know what? And T-Cow is hard on Colton. But Colton, just like Shiloh will call T-Cow and he'll be on the phone for like 4 hours. And he'll be talking, and he was real. Like, that's real. Because
it's so crazy. People say that like we do this stuff for clout. You know how easy it would have been back then to tell everybody like all the stuff that people like. You know how CT been here right after the game. Shiloh hit me up. Hey, how'd I play? Like,
throw the pads on, driving the truck.
Like people haven't, but said I did it for clout.
Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. Like
it's so much stuff. They'll just never know, man. And to make it that, and yeah, Shiloh reached out to me,
a real one, like a real one. Shout out Shiloh
for me to critique him. He said, "I want to see what you're seeing, and I want to get better." And I said, "Bet."
And they were on the phone forever and ever. We don't make me lies. We had to start late. I'll beat you out to the punch.
So we're talking about TCU. We might as well just do a quick little private live.
Oh yeah.
In Patreon, you got a receiver, Jordan Dwyer. He's coming from Idaho. FCS transfer, nothing to worry about. Obviously, he's FCS, so who cares? This mother is cold. You're gonna see. He's on BIP's list before the season. He's one of the best route runners of college football, but he's coming from FCS, so don't worry about him. He's lower level.
We got to worry about it. We got a safety on the field that's starting every game to act like he has no idea what he's doing. Like,
we didn't. I was supposed to talk about that on. Oh my God, he just humiliated Jordan Dwyer.
God, bitch.
And you know the craziest thing before we get off. So if those who don't know, Prime offered me a job. Said he wanted me on staff. They asked me what did I want to do. Told him it had to be remote. They still don't know this to this day because it didn't get past that. I would have done it for free for 1 year just to show that I'm like that and show the difference I can make for your team. I would have did it for free and been a remote consultant for them. Because the stuff y'all see, like this is very quick how I break down these teams and study these teams. Like if you paying me the right amount, you're going to get something you've never seen before. If you can make me quit real estate, this is a hobby of mine. Like this is a hobby of a hobby of a hobby of mine. Like this is not what I do. This is a hobby. Man, Livingston getting paid 1.6 for the defense to look like that. Me
Give my 400 yards.
Me and Livingston could have split that 800 down the middle, and I promise the win total would be more. I promise the defense wouldn't look like that, and I would have flown out there during game weeks. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Still talking about being the best? Yeah, that's me. Hold on. Still talking about this? Are you still here? Because you know who to come watch.
He's subscribed. Look, you got to hurry up and go unsubscribe.
Oh,
you heard to his difference.
I've already spoken with North Carolina. I've talked to their director of player personnel. He followed me on Twitter, and we chopped it up a little bit. As he's still here. Now, how do we get CT press credentials? I just need to hear him ask one question, just one.
Boy, I would not disappoint. I come in that press conference, ride the new Ralphie. Hey,
probably. I need to take a break, man. Peace. Yep. Well, that's what we got for the offense. So yeah, Caden Salter's fault. He played terrible. Just kept giving the ball away, and everything else is perfect. That's my takeaway from this. So we will see you guys later. We'll be in Patreon. We'll do a quick live, and when I say quick, I mean quick. Quick. Don't try to keep us on. All right, we'll be in Patreon. Holla at y'all. CT, final words.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Do your words match your video?
Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillow, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love